All right. Good morning, everyone. So, it's funny because if I wanted to, I could have easily gambled news. Now, I say gambled lightly because it was super obvious that we were going to get longs, at least in my book. The reason being is just look at all these generated highs that we had right before news came out. Look at all these generated highs. This was so clear that we were just gonna, pump through all of them. And then with the fact that, we had this bullish SMT, so all these low resistance highs, and then we were respecting fair value gaps. Dude, and then on the top of it all, we got this pin bar. And so I tapered this trade prior to news where we had a 15-minute pin bar, and you just enter on that close of that pin bar, and then boom, delivery through all those highs. I tapered this. That dude, I feel like I'm getting better at trading. Like I feel like trading just gets easier and easier over time. This was so obvious we were gonna get longs and cut through all these highs. So much low resistance liquidity. Plus the higher time frame was bullish. I really do feel like I just keep getting better. Anyway, so I guess let's do some top-down analysis and really understand what's going on. Let me get my account pulled up. Make sure my daily loss limit's in place. It is. All right. And yeah, let's go ahead and do top-down analysis. So I'm pretty bullish, I would think. I haven't even done any analysis yet, but I'm thinking we're pretty bullish here. I don't think this is gonna stop being bullish. Big reason why is, as you guys know from before, this is a daily outside bar. It's a 12-hour inversion for value gap. It's a 6-hour inversion for value gap. It's an 8-hour inversion for value gap. And then looks like we inverse this 12-hour gap as well. And this is all within a monthly implied gap. So I don't know, man. I'm not bearish in any way from the first glance look at things. But you know, anyway, I'm just gonna do some analysis here, and then just go top down. So new week opening gap respected there, bang. Dude, I'm so bullish here. I think this will be the drawn liquidity. 030. Anyone say anything in Discord? Nope. So yeah, there's your daily outside bar. Bang. So I'm going to put this in my Jake General. I'm going to switch the screen so you can see. And then let's go down to the 12 hour. You can see it's a 12 hour IFVG in many different ways. Just mark it out like this. Hey, oh, you can't see my screen. Yeah, 12 hour IFVG. And this was a daily outside bar. I'm just going top down. Bang. It's also 12 hour IFVG down here. That one I kind of like a little better. All of them are good though. Or both of them are good is what I meant to say. So yeah, and then obviously 8-hour inversion, 6-hour. I feel like we've looked at all that. Next thing I guess to say is this was a giant 4-hour gap. So I'm anticipating this high to be drawn liquidity. And I'm pretty sure that's previous week's high. So we could get some aggressive expansion up to previous week's high here. And I would not be surprised, in all honesty. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's previous week's high. So much going on. Ignore my chart for just 2 seconds. I'm just trying to get previous week's high on the chart. So, hey, what up, FA? So, real quick, so far I'm just going top down. We have a daily outside bar, monthly implied for value gap, delivering from the new week opening gap. This 12-hour gap inversed. This 12-hour gap inversed. Now we're respecting a 4-hour for value gap. And this previous week's high kind of is also a daily CRT high. So I really like this previous week's high as like a high time frame drawn liquidity. And in all honesty, it kind of looks like a market maker buy model, right? So, previous week's high. PWH. also a CRT. I think it's a daily CRT high. So yeah, I'm thinking this is kind of like a giant market maker buy model. Something like this. And then, we have an external high here. That could be a draw on liquidity in the short term. So, yeah, that's an external high. I want to get out my indicators now. There's an. I was gonna say there's an unfilled RTH, but I think we did fill it. Honestly, there's not that many unfilled RTH gaps. Okay, is this high significant over here? This is an old previous day's high. So I think this will be the next draw on liquidity. So could see this old previous day high being the next in the short term. Hey, what up, Chess? How's it going, bro? Dude, what's so cool is FA and I totally called news from the very beginning. I could have taken this 15-minute pin bar. It's so obvious, dude. It was so obvious. Like, genuinely, in the future, I might allow myself to predict news, because like this is just so much low resistance liquidity, and we were respecting bullish for value gaps. It was so clear. I feel like I'm just getting better and better, dude. So much low resistant liquidity, and then we had that pin bar. Hey, I know, right? Look at hourly one. The hourly pin bar? Yeah, the hourly pin bar right at that bottom was fire. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. With SMT. Yeah, in the future, if I was to redo today, which I literally just woke up, but I think if I was to redo today, this 15-minute pin bar, I would have taken this 15-minute pin bar and then had it go run all that low resistance liquidity. That Like that is really nice. Then look at all these bullish SMTs. And then look at all of the low resistance liquidity. Look at all these low resistance highs. It was so clear that the market was just like these were so obvious, guys. Like, come on. Look at that. And then the fact we're respecting bullish or value gaps. We're respecting this gap here. We're respecting this gap here. And then boom. So, anyway. I'll backtest that more later, but yeah, that 1 hour pin bar is super nice too. Okay, let me move this. So that was beautiful. So next time that kind of opportunity presents itself, I'll probably just take it and, you know, accept the risk. So, but yeah. That's a lesson learned. Is I should have taken that 15-minute pin bar. I knew it, dude. I knew it. I shouldn't be scared. I really do think, you know, it's all predictable. So next time I'm gonna take that. So okay, yeah, giant 4 hour for value gap. You can kind of see what we got going on here. So 4 hour gap. All the true opens were perfectly manipulated too. It was literally like, it literally felt scripted. It literally felt scripted. True opens, all either below them or manipulated. And then expansion. So, okay. Yeah, that was awesome. Hey, Trader Dap said rise and shine. Good luck today. Thank you, bro. So yeah, I've kind of already did the high time frame, so now I'm looking at this 4 hour gap. The high time frame does not look bearish at all, so I'm really only looking for longs here. At least for sure until previous day high. I mean, that's just my opinion. Maybe we might, but I don't know. In the short term, I'm thinking bullish, but we'll see. There you can see the 15-minute spooling. Right, orders getting filled within these gaps, and then expansion to go run this LRLR. So I think the next thing I should look at is maybe oh, I'm gonna put this in 4 hour, 15-minute. Next thing I'm gonna look at is, okay, we want to check, since we're now kind of more in second stage distribution, we need to look for our higher time frame breaker. And then from that breaker, so right, this is looking like the best breaker to use, this 15-minute one. Either this 15-minute one, or maybe we need to go down to a 5-minute. let's try this 15-minute one. I think that one should be fine. Hey, what up, Javier? Good morning. So, yeah, I'm going to go like that. And then we want to look for the imbalance and discount of this. So, is this the highest one? Yeah, this is the highest series of up close candles. Okay. So it could end up being either... Yeah, did I say good morning? Good morning, Javier. It could end up being this imbalance right here. It could be this imbalance. But this is the highest up close candles, so... Or it might need to be this whole thing. And in that case, then we need to come down to here. Yeah, because this isn't really in discount. Yeah, I like that a little better. I mean, we might not go down that far. It's hard. We might not go down that far. We might just use this. It could end up being this. Okay, if it's not obvious, I'm not going to use it. It's not obvious. Anyway, I'm expecting continuation to this this next draw on liquidity, previous day high. So I guess I'll just be watching. And then, you know, eventually continuation to, I think, previous week's high. Okay, we have a new week opening gap right here. So I think back testing this for continuation for longs is fair game to start second stage distribution. So I'm gonna watch this new week opening gap here. Man, that 1 hour pin bar was so nice, FA. You were right. You're so right about that. Once again, all the true opens manipulated. Literally every single one. This is looking like what is it when Wednesday makes low of the week? Midweek reversal? So Wednesday and Thursday expand. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Check the 4-hour BPR. Oh, right here to here. Okay, I'll check Discord. And the 15-minute spooling here was just so beautiful. The fact we're just getting orders filled within these survival gaps to go run those low resistance highs, you can just tell. You can just tell what's going on. Okay. Dude, I think I'm getting better. Yeah, every true open manipulated. I'm gonna mark out the true opens. Dang, bro. Trader Day with true opens, he's a genius for even figuring out this stuff. Like, I don't know how he did. It's insane. Look at how time and price perfectly aligned with true opens, though. Like, every true open, we were either below them or they had been manipulated. Okay, I'm gonna check Discord. In 1 second. And then there you go. This is a perfect example of how time and price does its thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check Discord now. Not too sure. I don't know. Random outlook. Nice, bro. That's a good perspective. Yeah, because it is a giant 4-hour bearish BPR. Like, so I'm looking at Chess's screenshot. Can I show the screenshot? It's a giant. It is a giant 4-hour bearish BPR. So, I appreciate Chess for always keeping me in check. So we'll see. I think at the very least, as it shows in Chess's screenshot, right? I think at the very least, I think this old previous day high is right here is in the cards. For the next draw on liquidity. Honestly, kind of for me feels like, from a weekly profile standpoint, it feels like midweek reversal, where Wednesday forms low of the week and then we expand. Like, I'm gonna go put this in my weekly profile journal. Yeah, I could definitely see Wednesday low of the week and then midweek reversal and then continuation. Right. The reason being is it just seems to me like uh accumulation, manipulation, and this will be second possibly be second stage distribution. This could be so wrong though, but we'll see. PSPs and SMTs often get swept and creates reversals, by the way. Interesting. See, at the very least, I'm honestly expecting continuation to previous day's high. Now I could be wrong, but we will see. We will see. Yeah, I mean, we could fall back in this range. Ooh, massive liquidity pool here. Yeah, this is a massive liquidity pool. I don't think it matters that's as much as you guys are think. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I don't think it matters if that's a um, bearish BPR because this is just a giant liquidity pool. It's just so many transactions there. So 4 hour, what's it called? 4 hour for ViaGap. We can do a 15-minute change in state right here. There's multiple different ones. There's the lower one, which we use here, and then 15-minute change state here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do second stage distribution. Whoops. Yeah, so we already hit 2 projections. We might just go higher right there. We'll see. I measured this out badly. Y'all see the accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Almost feels a little too easy. That's fair. Dude, this is a good day to do range projections. Hey, look at that. Look at that right there. You see that? First projection marking the low. Dude, I don't think there's any way we don't go up. I think we're going up. This is just very clear range projections. -1, 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's any way we don't go up. Dang, I should have been looking for low time frame trade, but I thought we were going to have to retrace a little bit more, to be fair. I guess we're just that bullish. So, 4 hour, 15 minute. Okay, dropping back down. Yeah, what the heck? This 1 minute candle is just absurd. I hope we manipulate a little bit more because I don't know. I'm not seeing an entry yet. What up, Lucas? No, Lux de Mafacio. How's it going, bro? Right now, I am thinking we're getting higher time frame weekly AMD. You can see accumulation, manipulation, and then I'm expecting expansion, second stage distribution to go back and purge this entire consolidation here. Chess is bearish. I'm bullish. We had a daily outside bar. We had a 12-hour inversion, and now I'm expecting expansion into this high transaction area. And we have an old previous day high here. That is, in my opinion, that's the next immediate draw on liquidity. So I kind of want to see us come in here, right? I kind of want to see us come maybe into this fair value gap a little bit more. I'm just trying to get everything together here. Was there a first presented fair value gap? Yeah, this right here looks a little bearish, but I'm going to be looking for longs once we get a reversal back lower. So I'm gonna clean up the chart a little bit. I kind of have this, all this already understood. So I think I can get rid of a lot of stuff here. ES is bullish. I'm looking for second stage distribution on both. We cut through that new week opening gap. Okay, so I want to go back to that idea I had of that imbalance and discount of this breaker. I want to go back to this idea. Yo, there's the superstar gap. I haven't seen that in months. Wait, that's crazy. That's the superstar gap. I haven't seen this in months. Superstar gap. It's something I discovered. It's something I discovered. It is the most. I think this. It's the. I've never. I think it's the most powerful concept. One of the most powerful concepts. It's basically a Reaper gap over. That's also the same as a first presented for value gap. Bro is racing with ICT. What? Too many concepts. Go watch my videos on it. Go watch my videos on it. We're gonna get longs. We're gonna get longs here. I'm just looking for my opportunity. Maybe one final sweep of the low, and then we'll get longs. So this is if we get an entry off of the superstar gap, this is my World 9 model. I've never traded it before. You weren't expecting NDOG to hold price that much? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, we'll see if this holds. Hopefully I didn't mark it out incorrectly, but we'll see. Oh, there we go. We might be getting a 15-second outside bar. No, we are not. Or maybe a 30-second one. We just have a 15-second change in state right here. I'll take this 30-second change in state off of it. Well, no, I don't think it's obvious. I'm trying to find something obvious here. Dude, we're gonna go higher here. I can tell. Okay, 1 minute change in state looks fire. I'm taking this if we get it like exactly like this. We're not getting it. I wanted to see the 1 minute close. 1 minute did not close. Okay, we're starting to spool on the 15-second. Starting to spool. You guys see the market respecting this? All the hate I get for making my own concepts. Oh, there's a pin bar right there. That pin bar was nice. Note to self in the future, I could have taken that. Okay, if we get this 1 minute change of state with dodgy OB, this will probably be the move. This will be the move. Right? Don't you think, guys? Maybe it's not obvious enough yet. I think we're spooling, but I can't tell. Maybe we should wait for an inversion of this external gap here. Yeah, like something like this. We did not get it. Oh, we got a 1 minute change in state, though. Oh, man, I should have taken it as a 1 minute change in state. I didn't see that. Chess is still bearish. I did not see the 1 minute change in state. Well, there's always more ways to take trades. 1 minute is inversing here. It might be inversing too high, but great. Still trying to be patient here. Got this whole thing framed pretty nicely. New week opening gap might get back tested. Oh, we got bearish SMTs. Ooh, this might... Okay, we might deliver lower down off of this. We might deliver lower down off of this. You see those bearish SMTs? Yeah, this is probably going to deliver us lower. Right there. But I'm not bearish. I'm not taking this. Look at that. Look at the bodies. Look at how we respect that new week opening gap. Nobody better hate on my concepts anymore. If you see the market respect my concepts this well, nobody better hate on my concepts. You saw me draw this out. You saw me draw this out prior. Yeah, I think this is looking bearish. We souped the true opens, so I mean this will probably deliver us lower now. So we've kind of already used this, and well, now the market's kind of saying, okay, well, it kind of depends though. If this gets inverse to the upside, then we might be bullish. I still want to be bullish, but it's not up to me. I want to get rid of this. There we go. What was perfect? The way the market respected my gap. It's not really mine because I combined 2 ICT concepts into one, but still. Trying to be patient here because we have bearish SMTs above the true opens, but I'm bullish. So it's kind of it's very tricky in that sense. Oh, and we had a first presented. Oh, that was That was the first presented for value gap right there. Oh, yeah. Wow. It'd be pretty cool if we swept out the lows and then went into the superstar gap again, and then we went higher. I didn't realize that was the first presented for value gap. We have a new day opening gap there. We just souped it. What was that, true month open? That's true month open with the new day opening gap. We just souped. The market just induced this low. Okay, so if this can inverse, that'd be kind of sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Prepare. Oh, we got a dodgy OB too. Okay. Dude, it's weak. It's too weak. Oh. Oh, pin bar at that low. Orders keep getting filled below true true week open, which I find to be very interesting. We still have this 15-minute suspension block. 15-second suspension block. Dude, today's such a fun trading day. I mean, actually, if someone's trading on the 1 minute, they probably hate this, but I love that the superstar gap got respected. That just makes me happy. I think it's a fun day. I mean, a lot of other people probably don't because they're trading on the 5 minute or the 3 minute, and they're like, bruh. It is interesting to watch, bro. Like we perfectly respect this. We perfectly respect that first presenter for value gap. Uh, all the true opens got manipulated before the expansion. Guys, I'm thinking this is gonna be a buy model, and then we have a 5 minute gap here to go along with the superstar gap. So I think we're gonna go higher here. By the way, on what time frame? On the 1 minute? What'd you say? There's a 1 minute. Where? Where? All the true opens getting manipulated here. Oh, we just got a nice looking pin bar, honestly. But I don't know. It's looking kind of like consolidation, honestly. We're generating liquidity. When's the macro? We're in the macro. We're in the macro. We're in the 10 a.m. macro. We're in the 10 a.m. macro. Oh, oh, oh. Eh. Yuck. We could go lower here. We very well could if it wants to. Because it's a first strike to the downside. It is a first strike to the downside, guys. You see the first strike? This is a first strike to the downside. So I just want to point this out. With a new day opening gap as well. Oh, a new week opening gap. Yeah, this looks bearish. But it could reverse on a dime. That's why I'm like, eh. Yeah, see, like I want to be more bullish than bearish here, and now the superstar gap might get respected again. Or it might get inversed. Yep, first strike playing out to the downside. Oh, does anyone say anything? 1 minute thirth, 1 minute thirth down code candle. 3TH? Wait. Can you tell me what the... Oh, right here. Oh. That's... Check Discord. Oh, yeah. It's at... You're saying it's at... Well, I see the trade you're taking. Yeah, this right here is the devil's mark. This is data lows. We're gonna go the data lows. Yeah, we're gonna go the data lows. See, that makes sense. Okay, well, I was offside a little bit, but it's all good. I missed out on this first strike, though. Shoot. Yeah, man, I wanted to be bullish, but... Alright, I'm getting rid of this. We might still be able to be bullish after... Actually, maybe now. We just took midnight. I know we still have data lows, but I just... Higher time frame is bullish. So... Yeah, and it's 10 a.m. too. So we just took midnight. And we have this breaker right here. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. PM gap right there. Boom. We probably have first strike off of it. Yep, there you go. There's a first strike on the 5 second off of that PM gap. Probably I'm controlling the market without knowing it. You're good, bro. You're good. I like hearing your perspective. It's important. Lol. So, just keep in mind, guys, we do have that data low. But I think higher time frame is bullish. Oh, first presented for value gap. They actually had that the same superstar gap now get back tested. Now this is getting inversed. So this might deliver us to the data low. Man, there's too much on my chart. There's too much. There's too much. Forming a bullish SMT there. So we have SMT with the data low. That could mean that we might not take the data low. Just something to consider. But not necessarily. Yeah. Bro, this market's been testing my patience. That first strike short was actually pretty good, but I didn't see it until after, so it's all good. Like I said, I would think we should just continue to um, the next draw on liquidity, which would be previously high. And we got good low resistance highs above now. I actually want to get the chart back. I want to get all my annotations back. Do I have them on the chart again? We might soup into this new day opening gap. Here's the 4-hour statistical manipulation level right there. Something to keep in my back of my mind. There's 7:30. So now we're below true week open, midnight, and now 7:30. If we can get this. And 9:22 as well. This is not the most recent true open. This is. I think we're gonna reverse and be bullish. Once again, I've been bullish, so. So, nice generated highs here. Nice generated highs here. Bang. Bang. Only thing is macro is, kind of over, but maybe we got to go for the data low. Yeah, dude. There you go. You're done? Dude, you called it, dude. Gosh. That's great, bro. I love that. I love that for you. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I've been a little wrong about bias. Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't a need to marry bias. That suspension, yeah. Remember that suspension block we talked about? Now I have a new week opening gap here. Dang, bro. We're at the bottom of the new week opening gap. Yeah, I mean, there's your accumulation, manipulation, and now distribution. We got market open lows right there. It's a nice strong liquidity. Man, I was very offside. Holy cow. Well, I'm just gonna be watching the market at this point. Like, literally just I'm no analysis, just pure watching. I'm not gonna analyze anymore. I'm just gonna be watching. We're below all the true opens. So where was the suspension block, on the 30-second or the 15-second or something like that? Yeah, it was like a 15-second suspension block. Yeah, that suspension block was gorgeous. Wow. His inversion to the upside on the 15-second. I've been wanting to be bullish. I thought I thought we were gonna, you know, continue to that previous day high, but hey. Got your full TP? That's great, bro. That's great. Low key, my back's kind of hurting. This is hard to watch. Market open lows. Very possibly the drawn liquidity. Big. But only thing is, now we're below all the true opens. I might just step away for a second. Nothing is clear to me right now. I just gotta step away. Dang it. I did not take a trade. My bias was wrong. My back still hurts from looking at the chart for so long and just thinking, "Oh, we're gonna get something. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get something," and then nothing, nothing. I mean, nothing I saw. There's definitely trades. It's just not in line with my bias. That, yeah. That's tough. I mean, it's tough for me. Yeah, it is a giant gap here. Um, Giant what, 4 hour gap. I didn't even see that 4 hour gap. To be completely honest, I did not see it. We now have the new week opening gap from this week right here. And our first presented for value gap. I obviously don't want a long, but like maybe if we got a trade off of this, you never know. I'll probably just tape read it. It's not worth taking for real. It's just low probability. Why are you sad, bro? I'm not sad. I'm just I'm just exhausted. My back hurts from trying to. My back hurts from leaning up against the chart for so long. I'm not sad. Trust me, I'm not sad. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Yeah. The market right now has me wishing I took the 15-minute pin bar uh, prior to news. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, yeah, it has me wishing I just, right when I got on the charts, I took this 15-minute pin bar, and then I would have been done for the day. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna be able to take a good trade. I'm so offside, like catastrophically. So I'm gonna probably just end the stream. It's probably for the best. Thank you guys so much for watching. So sorry it was a really boring day as far as trades go, but sometimes it'd be like that. You get the wrong bias, and you journal, reflect, and you learn. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.